Hi, yogis. Thanks for practicing with me today. This class is a great stretch for sore muscles. So if you do a lot of cardio or you run or you spin, chances are these muscles are going to get tight, right? Tops of the legs, the glutes, the hips. So we're going to do a practice today that will stretch them out. So we're going to start by laying on our back. And if you have a strap, you can reach for it. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or even a towel. But if you don't have one, that's fine too. So you're going to loop your right foot into the strap. Your left knee stays bent. You can also just grab the back of your leg or grab your big toe if your hamstrings agree with that. But strap's great if you've got it. Then you're going to engage the front of your leg and gently slide your left leg forward and down. So this stretch is for your right hamstring, the whole back of the leg. You can also spread your toes out and flex your toes to deepen the stretch and take it down your calf. And then maybe hug the foot in a little bit. Good. And then start to draw your right foot out towards the right. So the strap is in your right hand. Good. You should feel a stretch from the inside of the right leg. And you're going to lift the leg back up, switch hands, and take the right leg over to the left. So a little stretch this way. So we're just creating some rotation. And on your next breath in, lift your right leg back up. Undo the strap around your foot. And we'll simply switch sides. So bend the right knee again, put the sole of the right foot down, and this time the left leg lengthens out. You can extend the right leg and hug the left leg in towards you, flex the toes. You can bend the knee. There's lots of choices. And again, you're engaging the front of the left leg to facilitate the opening of the back of the left leg. So the muscles work in pairs. So when you engage the front of the thigh, you open the back of the leg. Take your left leg out to the left, holding onto the strap with the left hand, and encourage your right hip to stay down. Good. Inhale your leg back up to center, switch hands with the strap, and casually drop the left leg over to the right. Bring it back up to center. Remove the strap. And stretch the whole back of the body by bending the knees into the chest. So our hamstrings and our back are intimately connected. So this stretch allows you to get both of them gently. And then you're going to lift your legs up and point and flex your toes a few times. Circle the ankles. If you've been running, chances are your feet have been in shoes and they might need a little stretch. So stretch the feet out, point and flex them. Just get some mobility to that area. And then you're going to sit up and reach for your strap again. So no strap, no problem. You can simply reach for the shins or the big toes, or just get a flat back and fold wherever you can fold. But if you've got the strap, use it. Long spine, engaging the front of the legs to stretch out the back of the legs. And coming up. Put the feet down, put the hands down, lift the hips up, tabletop. Stretch for the front of the hips. And come down. Cross your ankles, tuck your feet underneath you, and we're just going to lift up into a downward facing dog. So this stretches your whole back body. You can bend the knees left and right. Pedal pushing the heels. Good. And then lift your right leg up. You're going to spread the toes out and hook the space between the first and second toe on the left Achilles. So if you can look closely, my toes are separated and my right foot is hooked on the back of my left leg. Then I'm going to lift my right leg up, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, and move my left heel around to open the front of the left hip. Good. Maybe you feel it on the outside of the right hip too. Chest goes forward. Breathe in. Great. And breathe out. Lift your right arm up. Get a really big stretch to the front of the hip. Left knee can be on mat or off mat. And then lower your right hand down. Push your right knee out to the right. Big stretch, big stretch. Bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand for your left foot and open wide. Kick into the hand. Open the chest. And breathe, slowly drawing the right heel closer towards the seat. Big stretch for the front. Yes, quadriceps. Now we're going to stretch the hamstring out in another way. Keep the right foot where it is and just straighten the right leg. Flex the right toes towards you as you fold into this kind of wide half split. You've got to engage the toes, bow to the inside of the right leg. Breathe in. Great. Breathe out. Hamstring should be talking to you right now. Bend back into the right knee. Lift the chest up. Good. And then all you're going to do is just step the right knee back, come onto both knees, curl the toes under, and take a little break. Stretching out the bottom of the feet. So chances are, if you've been doing some cardio, the fascia on the bottom of your feet is sore. So this is a great stretch for that. And then you're going to undo the feet. And now we'll stretch the top of the feet, lifting the knees up. And then come back into your downward facing dog. Whew. Our feet take a beating, so it's nice to stretch them out. Now you're going to lift your left leg up, spread the toes out, and hook the left foot on the right Achilles. So again, it's the space between your big toe and your second toe, kind of that gap. It's just going to ride on the back of the foot. Helping to stretch the calf, back of the leg, and then lift your left leg up. Step your left foot forward to the outside of the left hand, moving your right heel around, opening up the front of the right hip, hip flexor. Chest stays open. It's very common to want to puff your back up here. See if you can relax the chest down. And then you lift the left arm up. Right knee can be down on the mat here as well. Stretching out the whole front chain, and then lower the right knee down. Reach back with your left hand, catch the foot, and then stretch the quad. Front of the leg, getting a big stretch here. Make sure your shoulders don't do the stretch for you, so keep moving the right hip down. Yeah. And then release that. Don't move the left foot. Just straighten the left leg, lift the toes up, and bow for a half split on the left side. So the left hamstring getting a different stretch here. Chest stays open, toes curl up, breathe in, out, and then bend back into the left knee, lift the chest up, perfect, and step the left foot back. Knees come together, curl the toes under. With the knees bent, take a downward facing dog, keeping your spine long, and then one more time. Bending and straightening left leg and right leg. And then walk your feet to your hands. Grab the elbows and hang here in a forward fold. Bend the knees any amount you need to. And let your belly just hang over your legs. So gravity is on your side for this one. Release the hands down, take a flat back, and then step yourself back into a plank pose. Look forward and lower down. Good. So now you're going to take your left forearm on the front of the mat Bend your right knee back behind you and reach back with your right hand for your right foot. We'll take another quad stretch. So on this one, work on keeping your knees close together. You can just pull your right foot in, or you can do this rotation that I'm doing where your elbow is lifted and your fingertips face forward. Nice. Let that go. And just switch. Right forearm goes down, left knee bends, left hand reaches back, rotate, elbow up, fingertips forward, push down with the right hand as you lift your chest and stretch the front of the left leg. Breath in and breath out. Perfect. Let that go. Work yourself back up. Cross your ankles. Sit back and come down onto your back. So now the right foot is going to cross over your left leg like a guy sits cross-legged in a chair. Figure 4 stretch, sleeping pigeon. This pose has a lot of names. Very effective for stretching the outside of the hip. So you can do a few things. You can push your right knee forward and pull your left or your right foot back towards you, getting a deeper rotation. Or you can reach underneath the right leg and grab the back of the left thigh. Or you can grab the top of the left shin. All the while relaxing the shoulders down, relaxing the forehead. Staying here for a few breaths, thinking about your hips and opening them up. Okay, so now we're going to rotate into a deeper hip stretch. So see if you can follow along with me. Take your left hand onto your right ankle and then rotate everything over to the left so that the sole of the right foot is down. And now what you want to do is rotate the knee forward and the hip down. Right knee pushing away from you, hip pushing down. So it's kind of hard to see here, but my left hand is on my right ankle. Knee pushing forward, hip moving down. This is a great stretch for the outside of the hip. Should feel really good here. Breathe in and breathe out. And you're just going to lift it back up a little bit, enough so that you can slide your right foot past your left leg, coming into eagle spinal twist. So the right leg is up and around the left, and both knees are over to the left, and you're just opening this outside hip, glute, upper leg area. And you get the benefit of a little twist here, which is always nice. Let your body relax. And make your way back up. This time the left foot crosses over the right thigh, figure 4 stretch on this side. So again, your left hand can go on your left knee, right hand rotates your foot towards you, or reach behind the thigh, or reach for the top of the shin. Flexing your left foot, relaxing your shoulders down. You can rotate your right ankle. And then we're going to take the twist again. So the right hand goes to the left ankle. The whole thing drops over towards the right. So the sole of your left foot is down on the mat. Your knee is pushing forward and your left hip is moving down. So it's up to you to create some traction here. So keep moving the left knee forward. Pull your ankle towards you with your right hand and move your left hip down. Should feel a really great stretch through the outside of the left hip, especially if you've just come back from a run or a bike. Breathe in and breathe out. And come up enough just to slide your left leg past your right. And you're going to rotate it into sleeping pigeon. Eagle spinal twist. You can look to the left And then bring it back to the center. You're going to reach your legs all the way out, reach your arms up over your head, and it's like somebody's pulling you in both directions. Get super long, almost as if you're growing taller. Long, 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 really long. And then bring the knees into the chest. Rock your legs side to side, left and right. Right and left. And then if you've got a bolster or a pillow, reaching for that. Or a block, anything that can go underneath your seat to lift your seat up. Letting your legs drain out. Getting some lightness in your legs after they've worked hard. Making sure your block or bolster is more forward so that your pelvis rotates and this doesn't feel like an ab workout. It should feel pretty comfortable. The legs lift up. So they're draining out, relaxing. After they've worked hard, giving them a break. And bend your knees back into your chest. Rolling off your block or bolster. And then you can slide bolster or pillow underneath your knees. Laying your body down, and you have earned it. Shavasana. Final relaxation. So let your legs get heavy, let your arms get heavy, let your jaw relax, and let things reintegrate here. So lots of things have been stretched out, shaken up, stirred up. Let them fall back into place as you take rest. Relax the forehead, relax the chest, relax the hips. And find relaxation. Starting to bring the awareness back into your body. Taking your time as you slowly rock over to your right side. And come up to seated. Relaxed face, relaxed legs, relaxed muscles. Gratitude for this body and all that it does for us. Hands coming together in front of the heart. Take a big breath in and an exhale out. Thankful, grateful, and honored to spend this time with you. Love, light, and namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.